going to begin with an alarming surge in new COVID infections in the U.S.
New York is now believed to be the first city to require vaccines for all workers.
This is how we put health and safety first, by ensuring that there is a vaccine mandate that reaches everyone universally.
A large contingent of far-right supporters have gathered in Vienna in protest at the crackdown. Just under 2/3 of the population are fully vaccinated.
Do you even have a vaccine?
Of course I do.
A massive global shortage. And it's getting so bad that General Motors, one of the world's largest automakers, said it could lose up to $2 billion because the semiconductor chip shortage.
But now, automakers can't source the semiconductors fast enough, and many cars are sitting in parking lots waiting for chips.
GPUs bring digital worlds to life. In the last few years, they've become the computer chip of choice among certain crypto miners.
I was gonna say, I mean, this inflation surge was supposed to be transitory in the words of the Fed, so what are the implications for global prices?
I think the GameStop phenomenon is the greatest story of 2021.
Now to the latest trend that's sweeping the internet, called NFT.
They're now selling for huge bucks.
$69 million. So what's behind this latest craze?
That is the question to ask.
Thank you, Michael.
Well, now the Doge Father.
Okay, Doge Father. So,
hang on.
Web 1.0, Web 2.0, and Web 3.0.
He's the latest in the bizarre tale of John McAfee, the software tycoon who's been on the lam for 3 weeks in a cat-and-mouse game with authorities in Belize.
John McAfee found dead today in a prison cell in Spain.
With lots of other wonderful adults looking down to our beautiful, beautiful Earth. To the next generation of dreamers, if we can do this, just imagine what you can do.
Imagine how he felt the other day when Twitter announced that they're permanently suspending his account. A lifetime ban.
Former President Donald Trump has plans to launch a new social media network.
What is the metaverse?
Metaverse.
In the metaverse.
Metaverse.
The metaverse will be the successor to the mobile internet.
The multiverse. Have you watched the new Ariana Grande concert? No, not that one. This one.
Taking all they've learned, Microsoft has launched their latest operating system, Windows 11, with a fresh modern style and a few fancy new features.
All right, so right off the top, I'm just going to say it. Most people don't upgrade their phones every single year, right?
We live in a free market, but when it comes to repairing electronics like smartphones, you are not free to choose where to go.
Our new release is iOS 15. First is a feature that makes FaceTime calls sound like you're sitting in the very same room. Also, it comes in purple, which is very nice. If you think of this as just a big iPad but shrunk down, it's that, but it's not that.
Apple banned Fortnite from the iOS App Store for breaking its rules, and Epic sued for antitrust violations, saying the whole App Store model was an unfair monopoly.
Jeff Bezos stepping down as Amazon CEO later this year, becoming executive chairman. In a letter to staff, Bezos says he plans to focus on new products and early initiatives.
We have breaking news in the tech world. Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey has resigned from the social media giant.
The Pixel 6 stands out from the crowd and its predecessors with this uniquely designed camera bump, which extends as a black bar across the whole back panel.
Google has entered the fray with its new Tensor processors.
From cupcakes to gingerbread, all the way to Oreos and pie, Android has come a long way over the years with more than 12 major versions. But not a lot has changed visually since Google introduced material design back in 2014.
I've opened up and folded the phone hundreds or maybe thousands of times due to a really satisfying click, and the hinge proved to be reliable and working just as the day one.
CPU overall, not exciting, seems like kind of a waste of silicon, sand.
The big thing about Alder Lake, it has two different kinds of cores. The performance cores, these big boys here in the middle, and the efficiency cores, these small guys that are in clusters of 4 on the side here.
I'm Roger from Intel. I am a gamer. So are my friends, and so are most of my coworkers.
We introduced our first entry discrete graphics product along with Deep Link multi-XPU platform acceleration.
You see, over these past few years, I've upgraded my PC, smartphone, a lot of the household items, tech items,
But one of the things that definitely needs an upgrade is my current Wi-Fi setup.
Solid-state batteries have generated lots of interest and commercial investment, since they also promise to prevent reactivity and dendrite formation. QuantumScape, backed by Volkswagen and Bill Gates, went public in 2020, and Solid Power, backed by Ford and BMW, is set to go public this year, both through special purpose acquisition companies.
Self-hosting ensures that your data stays with you, and you even have full control over it.
Photoshop on the web. Now, it took me a little bit of time to find it. It's kind of hidden away, but it is available to most Adobe Creative Cloud customers.
The Log4j vulnerability is the most serious vulnerability that I've seen in my decades-long career. Everyone should assume that they are exposed and vulnerable, and to check and make sure that they're not vulnerable.
Of course, there's another burning question in all of this. I mean, didn't basically the entire tourism industry get laid off? Aren't we in the middle of a huge recession? Why is there this unprecedented demand for $800 graphics cards?